On this episode, heavy and unseasonable precipitation forces us to alter our plans, but we roll with the punches. We visit ancient ruins, take a couple of scenic hikes in Sedona, experience our first train ride through a canyon, and end the week on a Jeep trail. Thanks for riding along. Hi, I'm Dan.
And I'm Jenny. We ditched the corporate world to spend a year exploring.
And our goal is to get out and see all the incredible places and meet interesting people.
And maybe find a place to put roots down.
So join us as we explore both on and off the beaten path. Sometimes we'll be somewhere.
And sometimes nowhere.
So good morning, everybody. Hope you're well. We have jumped forward into the future since you saw us last, really because the Verde Valley that we're in right now has been experiencing some pretty difficult weather conditions. Snows, rains that they haven't seen in a long time. It caused streams, rivers to flood. Some dams have failed, ruined houses and homes, and even some people lost their lives, which is really sad, and we hope that those families are doing the best that they can at this point. But because of that, we did what we've had to do multiple times already so far this year, which is we just sort of hunkered down. But we made the best of it. One day we did a hike to Boynton Canyon Subway, which is this, it's probably the worst kept secret in Arizona. It's this little hike, and then you go up a waterfall, and then you're on this shelf that's very picturesque, looks out over the forest. There's even a little cliff dwelling there. I don't know if it's a real cliff dwelling or if it's a more modern version of it. It looks kind of more modern, but I'm not really exactly sure. And then a really cool thing about the Verde Valley that we're in right now is that it has been inhabited by some form of human for, I think it's over 13,000 years. And so there's really a lot of historical things to see. We went and saw Tuzigoot, which was a ancient housing complex that was built, I think starting around 1000 or 1050. And it was just neat to walk around there and look around the valley and the view that they had. But it's situated atop this hill, which then gave them the ability to grow their crops in the valleys. And later on visited Montezuma's Well, which is a natural upwelling of water that comes from the mountains around here. And those same Native Americans used that. They built irrigation ditches so that they could feed their crops even in a harsh environment like this is here. And right now we are camped out on Arizona State Trust land. It's something you can get a permit for, and you can camp on and use. So if you're in Arizona, I would say it's worth it. It's $10 or $20, I think. It opens you up to a whole new range of places. So we had a great night here last night. I think the plan is going to be to pack up here, probably go into Sedona. Over the next few days, we're going to stick in this area and let the ground dry up a little bit because a lot is closed, and then hopefully do some Jeep trails. And so we were delayed but not stopped. So we will see you guys soon, and I hope you guys are doing well. Bye. Thank you, campsite.
Thank you, campsite. Thank you for the pretty views.
And thank you for being very quiet last night.
It was really quiet.
It was so quiet. Really nice. Thank you for the hot air balloons that were flying around this morning.
Thank you for the homeless guy for not killing us.
Yeah, thank you, homeless guy, for not killing us.
He's right over there.
Oh, sorry. Shh. Thank you, homeless guy, for not killing us.
All right, let's go hike.
Okay, let's go hike. Thank you, campsite. Okay, so today's hike is Doe Mountain. So we're here on a Saturday in Sedona, and every other trailhead is so packed out. But that's okay, because this one, the ranger recommended, because it's a short hike up to the top of a mesa. I guess it's about 3/4 of a mile or something. And so that's easy. And then once you're up top, he said you could just spend the day kind of exploring. So I think that's going to be our speed for today.
And have a picnic.
And have a picnic up Doe Mountain. Doe!
top of, what is this again? Doe! We're at the top of Doe. We've been up here for what, like 45 minutes?
At least.
Just exploring,
Yeah.
super easy hike.
Yeah.
Dan made me a nice romantic picnic lunch, so we ate a sandwich on top of the mesa on a cliff.
Yep.
Highly recommend this.
Mm-hmm.
It's, like I said, super easy and fun, and beautiful views. You can't beat these views.
Yeah, it's great. You get to the top and it's just cliffs all the way around, and you can just walk all the way around the outside of it. Views of Sedona, views of various hikes that you can take. And for as crowded as it is here,
it's not crowded. I feel like we're the only ones here.
Yeah, we've only seen a couple people. Everyone
Yeah.
spreads out pretty good, so.
It's absolutely beautiful. So,
Yep.
2 thumbs up.
Ping!
Ping! The sound of getting down. The train is coming through like that. Ride that choo-choo. Ride that.
All right, well, good morning, everybody. Why don't you tell people what we're doing today?
Ride that choo-choo. Woo, woo. Ride that choo-choo. If you feel like dancing, come on. I surprised Dan with 2 tickets to the Verde Valley Railroad. So it's a 4-hour train ride through the Verde Canyons. Apparently it's like one of the top tourist destinations in Sedona and the US.
Yep.
Ride that choo-choo. Ride that choo-choo.
So we're gonna go on a train ride?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And
Choo-choo.
thank you, campsite.
Thank you, campsite.
Thank you, campsite.
Yay, let's go. Ooh, ooh.
What was that move?
Nothing. It was like my.
Oh! Your karate move?
Pivot.
Pivot? Oh! Whoa, back kick! Watch out, ninja coming from behind you. Ping! Ping! Hey there, everybody. So for today's hike, we are doing Brins Mesa to Soldier Pass. So looks to be somewhere between 5 and 6 mile loop. And there's a cave on it too that looks like it's a little offshoot. It looks pretty interesting. So we'll give that a shot.
Yep.
All right. See you guys on the trail.
Blue, and I love you. Loved it.
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the head.
Okay, so Outlaw.
It was so much fun.
Oh, that was so much fun. It was just enough challenge and obstacles in a few places that you really needed to pick lines, followed by just a lot of just really fun cruising.
Followed by the most amazing photographer.
The best videographer of all time.
This
actually.
girl.
She was running around the Jeep getting all those shots.
I didn't mess up my nails.
I know, good job.
So anyway, the Outlaw Trail is definitely a must do.
Ping!
Yeah.
Must
If you don't
do.
have a Jeep, you can either rent a Jeep or go on a Jeep safari or rent a Razor.
That's what I would
side by
do.
side. I would totally do a side by side.
Looked totally fun.
It looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All
cool.
ages.
All ages. All right. Awesome.
Cool.
All right. Well, so let's wrap Sedona.
I loved Sedona. I really, really liked it.
And so what we thought we would do is we would just go through a few things, some must-dos that we would say if you come to Sedona, some great to-dos that were just awesome, things we wouldn't do again, just that we tried and we would say not our style, and then things we would do if we came back because we didn't necessarily get to do everything we want. Let's start with must-dos. First is the hike to the Boynton subway.
Yeah, it was just one of those, you get a good hike in and it's absolutely stunning views and definitely Instagrammable moment.
That's our number one. Second, the Verde Canyon Railroad.
It's a little on the pricey side. You're in an authentic train car, railroad car, and you also have the option of sitting inside or outside, so it's climate controlled, but worth every penny.
Yep, 100%. The final must-do from us is the Outlaw Jeep trip that we did. It was filled with enough challenge
And beautiful views.
Yes, yeah, the whole time. Those we would say if you come to Sedona, you got to do those. Okay, so now let's go to the great to-dos. So these are things that we said they were awesome. Absolutely, we would do them again.
Yep.
Do you have to do them? Not necessarily, but we would definitely recommend. First was the Doe Mountain Trail. So we did this on a Saturday. All of the, famous hikes were just so packed out, and we were able to find our own spot.
We were able to find parking at the trailhead,
Yeah.
go up, have a picnic lunch by ourselves,
Yeah.
and just explore.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Doe Mountain. The other is another hike, Brins Mesa to Soldiers
Yes.
Pass. So this is one, Soldiers Pass is crazy busy.
Crazy.
But this is a loop we actually would recommend starting from Jim Thompson Trailhead because you can see the same things, but you can actually get a parking spot. And
It's not as busy.
That's right. The next was the Broken Arrow Trail. Doing that at sunset when the light is coming in against the rocks, that is definitely.
So people also get to watch you as you try to rock crawl.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Yeah, people stop and watch. All right, so now things that we wouldn't do again. Whether you guys have seen our channel before or not, we like to sort of get off the beaten path most of the time. And so the first thing we would not do again is Devil's Arch.
Oh my gosh, no.
No.
No. But if you like to wait in line and hike with a lot of people and wait in another line, like you gotta wait in line to park, you gotta wait in line to get to the arch. It's like
it's for
Disney.
you.
It's like Disneyland. So
Yeah, it's Disneyland.
if that's not us.
It's Disneyland meets Las Vegas meets like a deli counter where you take a ticket and wait your turn. I don't, and
It's
everything
just a
in between.
lot. I
So
feel like it takes away the fun.
we did it, but we would not do that again. Yeah. Okay, the next thing we wouldn't do again is we would not look to the designated dispersed camping spots in Sedona.
Oh yes, nope.
They closed a ton of dispersed camping in Sedona, and so now they have basically 2 roads that they have designated spots
There's
in. And it's like group camping sites. They're all on top of each other.
It's literally like a single camping spot, but then you could put like 4 or 5 rigs in like where you just have one car.
Yeah.
So nope.
So
Both sides.
so our recommendation alternative instead of doing that, if you're coming here, is look just north of Cottonwood, and there is some Arizona Land Trust, right? It's Arizona Land Trust, and there's a ton of dispersed camping sites.
With epic views.
Yeah, with great views. And it's about 20 minutes or so from Sedona proper. So it's an easy commute to and from. Yeah, and it's close to Cottonwood, which has a rec center. It's a really clean, really nice rec center. I think it was like $8 for a day pass.
Jenny approved.
So again, don't bother going to dispersed land in Sedona. Okay, things we do if we came back that we didn't get a chance to do. I would say number 1 is a helicopter ride or a hot air balloon ride. We didn't even really look into those. I don't really know why.
Well, our big expense was the railroad. So,
Yeah, that's true. That's where we put our money. But so if we came back, we would definitely look at those.
Absolutely.
It looked like every sunrise there were hot air balloon rides, and then helicopters seemed to go through the canyons.
And they got low.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wish we would have done that. So.
Yep. And then probably second one after that is we might have rented side-by-sides just to go
100.
and, bang around on those because there's so many trails.
There's so many OHV trails, so much to see that, we got to see some, but not as many as they would. But yes, agreed.
And then from a hike perspective, what we heard was that the arch hike at Fay Canyon is supposed to be pretty good. So I have no idea if it is or not, but that's probably, if we came back, we would probably do that one.
Absolutely.
So, okay, any final thoughts?
No, I mean, if you're not overlanding, I would say if you're going to book Airbnb or VRBO, book it early because there's so many houses in Sedona and so many that are right up to trailheads.
Yeah.
That's so great. But do it early because the ones that are $200 and less book up fast. So we actually were going to take a break, get a house for a couple nights, and we couldn't find anything under 300. So we just said nope.
Yeah, that's right.
And we can't.
So, okay, so A+ from us on Sedona.
Love Sedona. It's just one of those mouth like wide open. It's just you're in awe.
Yep. And so let's see. So we've got a Marriott for the next couple of nights to refit, do some laundry, shower up, edit videos, and get those out. And then we've got to figure out where we're going next. We're not
we have no idea.
We're not sure. Another storm system's supposed to come in, so we could do everything from just go west to Death Valley. We could go east into New Mexico, maybe drop back south into Sedona or something. I don't know, but
yeah, you might see us on a helicopter ride.
So who knows where you'll see us next.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Yeah, but as always, if you liked this,
subscribe.
And
we appreciate you.
That's right. We appreciate you, and hope you're having a good day or morning or evening or night. And thanks so much for watching.
Get back on the road.
All right, let's hit the road. See you guys.